These are the fully trimmed rear seat covers for the Jaguar S Type and 420 models. We've got 2 orders going through at the moment. So this Shadow Pale Blue set for a Belgian customer who's collecting them, and this Matador Red set for a UK-based customer also collecting. Obviously, due to the size of these, it can be quite expensive to ship, so we'd always recommend if you can collect, that's better. This red one's also been done to a full leather specification, so no bits in this are vinyl. The only non-leather bit is the moquette retainers around the back as original, but normally, say this panel here and a few of the other surrounding panels and this part on the armrest here, they're normally vinyl. We've used leather. We've done a full leather kit for the complete car. It's going to look the part. It's also worth noting as well, this is Matador Red. This is the smooth style finish, so barely any grain in the leather there. Slightly more expensive, but it does look lovely. You'll also notice the pleats are completely plain, whereas this blue one, which has been done to the original specification of leather face, so you've got this surround here in vinyl and elements, and also the moquette and the vinyl in the armrest up there at the back. But you'll see the pleats on this have got the embossed perforation pattern, so that was an original option for these cars, but it's also an original option to have them plain. So we've got the 2 variations going on right here. You'll also notice this pale shadow blue is the smooth style leather. This colour is actually only available in smooth style leather and vinyl. There is no grained version of this colour in leather, I'm afraid. However, the Matador Red, there is grained and smooth, so you've got the choices there. So as you can see, lovely job on the trimming of these. These are very labour intensive seats because of the 1-inch pleats here. There's lots of sewing that goes on, but also the trimming factor. You've got to try and line all of these pleats up between the cushion and backrest. It's quite a lot of work to do. These have been trimmed using obviously the original frames, but then our foams. Now our foams are cut foams, there's no moulded ones on the market as far as I'm aware, unlike the Mark IIs, but these are cut foams that we supply. They work very well, however, because they're cut, you can't quite get some of the curvature and gradients on that you get with moulded ones. So what we always recommend doing is using our foams as a base, but then also get some upholstery wadding from us, and it just means that you can really build out the sort of horseshoe sections and give it that definition, the sort of curvature on it. It really looks nice when you do that, so just bear that in mind. But as you can see, yeah, lovely job. The armrests there are quite tricky to trim as well, the detailing of it and getting it going back and forth. So yeah, very labour intensive one, but obviously let us know if you need any help or advice. We've got quite a few photos on our system. Obviously we've done it before. We know that our seat covers fit very well, so there's no doubt there in terms of if there's questions on whether they'll fit properly. You can clearly see that they look the part on this one here, and all of our materials these days are cut on a computerized CNC machine. Therefore each cut is millimetre perfect, and we use obviously the notch system, so that when the machinists are working on them, it's like a dot to dot, so it's very hard for them to make a mistake. So as you can see, the results come out rather well.